Jeremy Vine, the new host of the Right Stuff image getter last month, Jeremy, 53, excitedly claimed it was a perfect fit with my ongoing role at Radio 2 when he revealed he was replacing journalist Matthew Wright as the anchor of the soon-to-be renamed show from September. The program is recorded at ITN Studios and airs every weekday from 9:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m., finishing 45 minutes before his radio show begins. This gives cyclist Jeremy time to make the 11-minute bike ride to the BBC studios. However, bosses at the Beeb are understood to have dug in the heels and told Jeremy, one of their highest earners, raking in around £749,999 last year, that cutting it fine is not an option. BBC radio presenters are expected to arrive an hour before going on air to meet with their production team and discuss the show's content. The Beeb's refusal to let one of their most costly stars to come in late has given producers at broadcaster Channel 5 a headache. A show insider told Day Night that to get around the scheduling problem they are considering pre-recording the last hour of the show first thing in the morning, allowing Jeremy to leave at 10:15. The pre-recorded section will air after the first hour, which will be filmed as usual with phone-ins from the public. But given the show's successful 18-year history, it remains to be seen whether viewers would take to the new style. The ex-Strictly judge, who will host the BBC's The Greatest Dancer image, Dave Bennett, Getty Images as a Prince's Trust ambassador Alicia Dixon has rubbed shoulders with the royals on a few occasions, but she was over-familiar when she once met the Duke of Edinburgh. When I was in Miss TEEQ I performed at Buckingham Palace. The Queen and Prince Philip walked past and Philip said, "Aren't you cold, dear?" I said, "Are you going to lend me your jacket?" The 39-year-old admitted to OK! Magazine. But the senior royal took it in his stride. She added, "He just smiled and walked off." The ex-Strictly judge, who will host the BBC's The Greatest Dancer, is a big fan of the clan's newest member. Speaking of Prince Harry's mixed-race wife Meghan, 36, she said, "The Duchess is a good role model. Anyone who for what they believe in sets a great example to the younger generation. She is a breath of fresh air." Broadchurch star Jodie Whittaker image. Getty knew who Jodie is, the real McCoy. Considering Broadchurch star Jodie Whittaker is fast becoming one of Britain's favourite leading actresses, fans might think it a bit rich that former Doctor Who Sylvester McCoy has challenged her debut as the first female Time Lord. The 74-year-old, who manned the TARDIS from 1987 to 1989, has doubts about her suitability for the role. "At first I found it strange. I had to get my head around it," he admitted. It was only after hearing positive whispers from the set of the BBC show that he was reassured that the 36-year-old has what it takes. "I have talked to someone who is on the technical side of it and she said Jodie is great. Let's hope that is true," he said. The highly anticipated 10-episode series returns on September 23 and Day Night believe Jodie will prove all her doubters wrong. Singer Jane McDonald image. Getter Not many people have the energy to doll themselves up for their daily round of household chores, but singer Jane McDonald believes that it's important to look your best even when putting out the rubbish. Glamorous or be time, says the 55-year-old, whose show Cruising with Jane McDonald won a BAFTA this year. "I even put lipstick on to go to the bins. I can't be in my trackies. I'm not very good at being underdressed. When you get to a certain age you don't care like you do when you're in your 20s and 30s. You're just glad to be alive. If you've got your health, that's the main thing. It's like, I've got bingo wings, so what people my age do." Dame Judi Dench has no intention of giving up the day job image. Padam, Judi Dench has no intention of giving up the day job and has even banned guests from using the R word in her home. "It's the rudest word in my dictionary. Retire. And old is another one. I don't allow it in my house," says the 83-year-old Oscar winner. And the Yorkshire-born star, whose career spans more than 6 decades, has revealed her ambition to continue acting past the age of 100. She added, "I heard a woman being interviewed on the radio the other day who was 105 and I expected this very frail voice, but this wonderful voice came out and she said to this reporter who was interviewing her, 'I'll tell you one thing, don't stop anything. I never stop anything I'm doing because otherwise I'll never get started again.' I thought, that'll do, glad to hear it." Judi. Synth-pop pioneer Gary Newman image. Synth-pop pioneer Gary Newman has shocked fans by confessing that he doesn't listen to a lot of music. "I don't listen to music much. I just don't. It's a bit embarrassing really," admits the 60-year-old who scored his first #1 Air Friends Electric in 1979, and considering his futuristic sound, you might be surprised to read he considers himself old-fashioned, refusing to embrace digital technology. I don't have the radio on in the car ever. I find it annoying. And I don't have a Apple Music account. Let's hope that his fans are still keen on listening to music, as he is set to play 5 concerts in the UK this November, accompanied by the Ska Paris Orchestra.